Hey YouTube, this is Eccentric Mom Shiba coming at you with a Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile that the deck I'll be using for the September 1st, 2012 official Konami ban list. As always, I will be using a modified version of my old scrap deck that I always used in order to. This is the deck that I have developed after analyzing the new archetypes in the Return of the Duelist and all the new Hidden Arsenal archetypes. And let's get into it. Okay, as standard, we have 4 Scrap Chimera. That's why I said 4. I said 3 Scrap Chimera. You have 3 Scrap Beast. You have 2 Scrap Goblin. You have 1 Scrap Orthros. Orthros is really good. You have 1 Golem. Golem is just 1 Golem. It's fine. It helps protect the Scrap Dragon loop. 2 Tengu. A lot of my should be going like, what the hell? 2 Tengu. Tengu is good. This format for me because it combos nicely with Horn of the Phantom Beast and no one expects it. It's a very good surprise measure against the forgetful duelist, if you may. 2 King Tiger Wangu. Wangu is really good. It can stop most of the Gadget Girgia searchers. It still does a lot. It can shut down Tour Guide or Rabbit if I ever need to, but it doesn't need to. It deserves a spot in my main deck. But I always side it out if opportunity comes. And always 2 Effect Veiler. I might play through this format. Depends on what I'm not used to in this format. Sorry for the glare. That's 2 Duality. 3 Duality was really good in Scraps, but because Scraps don't have the searching power that players would like. But 2 is ideal. 3 I kept on Duality. I kept on activating into more dualities. It was really weird. 3 Scrap Storm. If Scrap Storm ever got hit, I would stop playing Scraps. End of story. 3 Scrap Yard. Again, Scraps don't have the best searching power, but it combos nicely with Orthros to get that Scrap Chimera back into my hand to even make more Scrap Dragons. There we go. The 2 MST and the 1 Heavy. I like this. I'm not sure how I play with 3 MST. I mean, 3 MST is always good, but usually I'm always hitting back row with Scrap Dragon. So I think these 3 is adequate. As always, Mind Control is always the troll tech in Scraps. Take their monster, just blow it up with Scrap Dragon, blow up one of theirs. It's a -2 for your opponent. Forbidden Lance. Forbidden Lance is just too good. Makes sure the guy's immune. It's really good, even if last resort you need to take down your opponent's monster that's attacking into a damage step. My choice of tech is Scapegoat. Because Scapegoat gets you first of all saves me from a lot of OTKs. Scapegoat also lets me sync with my Scrap Tuners in order to get the Naturia guys. I usually get Barkion and Beast out and get that whole lockdown. Foolish Burial is you need in Scraps. You need to fill your graveyard up, and of course Monster Reborn. Now, the surprise factor, I run approximately 1, 2, 6, 7, 9, 11 targets for Horn of the Phantom Beast, so I indeed will actually get to use him a lot. That +1 for your opponent will not expect this card, especially with Scraps, because first premonition is that Scraps are machines without even, if they don't look at my cards, they have no, sorry, that's my dog, they have no idea what's going on. 2 Starlight Road. You need Starlight Road in this double Mirror Force format. And of course, Solemn Warning and Judgment and 2 Trenches. And now for the extra deck. As always, you need 3 Scrap Dragon. You need the 1 Stardust Dragon. You need 1 Utopia and Utopia Ray. I can always mind control their Utopia and then overlay on top of it. Wind up Zenmaines. I can now get it with 2 goblins. The Cyber Tech is just for the Geargias. Really messes up their combos. If you have room in your extra deck to put him, definitely consider putting 1 of him, because he's a game changer. The 2 techs are Interior Beast and Barkion. Barkion and Beast are always put a smile on my face whenever I get them out, and my opponent can't do anything. Just a really good combo. Catastor. Catastor is what I usually almost never nowadays go for him. If I go for him, I'd have to be very desperate to go for him. 1 Arcfiend. Arcfiend is a last resort, if you will. I don't usually go for him. One of the last resort is Black Rose. I usually am never desperate enough to go for Black Rose. Scrap Twin. Scrap Twin is the X Factor in my deck, if you will. No one expects him in this. Well, they expect him in the Scrap deck, but not the way I use him. Scrap Twin is a level 9. It's basically think Scrap Dragon's effect, but blow up 1 of my cards and bounce back to the hand 2 of the opponents. Basically what he does. He's also Earth, so yeah. Another one is the last card in my deck is Atomic Scrap Dragon. Like I never. He's level 11, so he's very hard for me. He's hard for me to get up. He's very hard situational. It's same thing like the Scrap Dragon cards. Blow one up for you, and return to the deck 3 cards in your opponent's graveyard. Yeah, it's not the best effect. I wish it was removed from play 3 cards in your opponent's graveyard. That would be great. But that would make more people play Scraps, and I like Scraps. They're a semi tier 2, tier 3 kind of deck. But yeah, that is my Scrap deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope this will encourage other people to build Scraps now that Scrap Dragon got a preprint. Darn you, Konami. But yeah, I hope people start are encouraged to build Scraps. They are a cheap deck. You don't need to go for my build, my Earth build. The extra deck can get quite pricey, but nowadays everyone's extra deck is quite pricey. Yep. So this is Eccentric Mom Shiba with the Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile, signing out on YouTube. Yo.